Chainlink holders, welcome back. We're going to talk Link here, tie it into kind of the overall steam that we're getting with the market news. There has been a big development coming about with not just Chainlink, but also some partnering with Solana, Ondo Finance. We're going to talk about kind of what that all has to do, also tie into the JP Morgan Chase, get into that discussion as well, and get you on your way. All right, we're going to watch a little quick video clip towards the end of this video as well. We'll talk about that, and I'll give you my thoughts moving forward about Link. All right, appreciate you all being part of the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us. We do talk crypto each and every single day, and let's get down into it. So we saw 2 million Link in minutes on the move, and we're going to get into that. We will look quickly what's happening with the charts as it stands. To do this, we will look at the crypto bubbles, and you can see Chainlink right now as we look into the market getting a little bit green, right? The last couple of days have been a red one, and now just 2 spots outside the top 10, Chainlink trading at $15.60. This is really the take-home analysis that I want to leave you guys with. And I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, but as it concerns me and what I'm doing in the market, Chainlink at face value, if we want to kind of zoom out and look at the overall board, we'll kind of look into the fact that just back in December of 2024, Chainlink was trading over $30 for one link. And then even so, if we want to go into all-time highs and look at the daily here and dating back to the peak back in May of 2021, Chainlink was over $52. So if you are a bull of RWA and you do look at the charts and you do understand what's actually happening and how we are on this upward trend, you kind of look at these kind of formations starting to occur right here and here. And if we do repeat history once more, you could probably make the assertion that Chainlink will find itself back above $30 relatively shortly. I could really, quite frankly, say that Chainlink, for my money, to go along with some of my RWA plays, such as Ondo Finance, it's just, personally, I think it's just too discounted, too cheap, and that's just kind of how I feel about it, all right? It's not financial advice. I'm not saying, hey, guys, stop what you're doing, go buy Chainlink right now, but I'm just telling you that I think that right now in the market, as we look for this trend to repeat, I think that we will have the opportunity. And if you want to measure it off, you can look at right here. That was a 200 plus move into the green. And then once again, we had this one getting almost 200+% again. So from where we were at right here, right now, just going a mere 200% from these levels, you can make the correlation that Chainlink can find itself back once again into somewhere between that $32 and $52 per link eventually. And I think that that will take place if this does repeat from historical data. We would be looking into the fall, the fall of 2025, less than 1 year in time, around 200 days. I do think that we will find Link doing exceedingly well. That's where I have it, okay? And that would be kind of my Chainlink price prediction. It's not financial advice. It's just kind of how I feel about it, all right? So you're welcome to do with whatever you want to do with your own capital. If you think that Chainlink's going to zero, okay, you could go and short it right now. I'm not telling you to do one thing one way or another, but that's just kind of how I view Chainlink. And I think that there is an avenue where we could see a 200% move if history does repeat. So I wanted to kind of show you guys that there on the charts, all right? Let's get back into the conversation. And before we do, if you are looking to trade crypto, I do have a link for BTCC. It is one of my trusted exchanges, 14 plus years in the industry. If you want to start trading on this platform, use my link down below for a 10% first time deposit. You do get 40% lower trading fees. And with BTCC, there's no VPN, no KYC necessary, spot and leverage trading available to most clients. So give them a look. And it's something where I want you to run it through your due diligence, make sure it's right for you and your trading journey. But if you want to start trading on this platform, my link is down below if you want to get signed up today and start trading, okay? But let's get into this conversation. What actually happened? This is where we had an update from Whale Alert, okay? So roughly around $31.2 million was transferred from Robinhood to an unknown wallet. So when we do see these big transfers, a lot of times they do indicate liquidations are occurring, and we are just kind of, getting off of an exchange, getting off of Robinhood, and they're making a move. But I think that's something within this, you never quite frankly know what the implications are. And it's something where withdrawals from exchanges imply buying, but deposits might kind of reveal an intent to sell. So this is a big move, okay? And this is something where we could look at the fact that, someone's looking to hold Chainlink more so than sell it due to the fact that it was transferred to an unknown wallet. and potentially moving to cold storage, holding, staking, so on and so forth. But that's something where we look into that big move where $31 million, that is where we look for a whale, possibly an institution, possibly some kind of hedge fund. That's kind of where you look at maybe a group of holders into one wallet. And that's where we could see, you know, this move reading between the lines where Chainlink really hasn't had too much price action, only up 0.27% in the last 24 hours at the time of this publication, but it's still down over 7% on the last 7 days. So please keep that in mind, okay? Some recent updates, though, from Chainlink, and before we get into the Ondo Finance discussion, this is something within the CCIP v1.6 upgrade that will allow for support of non-EVM blockchains, beginning with the Solana mainnet. That's a huge one, okay? Within this, we've seen this backed before within Solve, Backed Finance, Shiba Inu, and others to integrate their CCIP-powered tokens into the Solana ecosystem by leveraging that cross-chain token standard. Okay, so that's something that's going to improve cross-chain interoperability. Right now, CCIP supports over 57 blockchains on the mainnet and has integrated 26 more just in this year alone. Okay. But as it relates to Ondo Finance, this will be courtesy of CNBC, I'm sorry. And this is a storyline coming out from Nathan Allman, the founder of Ondo Finance, discussing the partnership with JP Morgan. If you want to watch this, watch it. This is taken from the Consensus 2025 conference in Toronto, which I had a privilege of attending. But if you kind of want to know about this partnership, you want to go read between the lines a little bit. RWAs, okay, that's what we're going to talk Chainlink. We're going to talk Ondo Finance. Look at the collaborations. Look at kind of what Ondo Finance is doing, because it directly will kind of impact Chainlink in the longer term, in my personal opinion. Okay, so if you do have a moment, watch this video. It's a short clip. You can find it. Just do a quick search, JP Morgan Ondo Finance, and then you kind of can get a little bit of a backstory and kind of background and what this will mean for Chainlink moving forward. Okay. So with that, I will leave you guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. Leave a comment down below, your viewpoints on this. Do you think that Link is gearing up for a major move? Do you agree with kind of my historical application of the chart moves and think that we're gearing up for another move? If you do want to look into the fact that that big whale wallet has kind of moved to an unknown wallet, does that kind of tip your hand one way or another? I want to know your comments down below. As always, guys, appreciate the minutes that you did spend watching this video. Make sure you leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.